best day of my life. Tomorrow is not promised. You might well go and do your little damn while they playing your song, Sean. I got another exclusive, bro. Ain't nobody in the city right now. I'm feeling like goddamn big banking it bit. Ain't nobody in the city, bro. Nobody from No Chain Gang has had more interviews with LilB than goddamn Butler. The
Hell
unexpected,
yeah.
the underdog, man.
Hell
We've been chopping it up, man. So I do have a couple of questions. Cause I done heard stories. Them folks say, bro, you used to be sitting in the dorm with a deck of cards, and you're just on some just going through the deck of cards, just rapping.
yeah.
But aligning everything with what's going on with that. So did you start rapping?
Yeah. It like you lose a drive for it. Like you outgrow it. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to the point where I started listening to it, and then it started changing so much to the point where, you know, back then they used to be talking about hustling, and then you know what I'm saying, it was a different type of music now, you know what I'm saying, than it was back then. So yeah, I just lost a drive for it and just wanted to start listening to it. But I still get on the nigga ass freestyling, boy. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
still
but
get on.
you don't see yourself going nowhere cutting no album or no shit like
Oh no, hell no.
that.
Hell no. I think I'm too old for that shit.
Hey man, some of us that we still had that passion. So what about did you because I think everybody that been locked up then goddamn been has been a rapper in their mind to one degree or another. Did you ever keep a journal or just a diary of anything that the thing like where your mind space was?
Well, yeah, hey, I started journaling it when I was on high meds. I had went to high meds in 2011. I think I told you before, they were going
Yeah.
around locking everybody that had any type of influence up in the Georgia Department of Correction, because it was like an explosion in the gang culture. So they were trying to find a way to try and reel it in and see if they can get some control over it or
Uh-huh.
whatnot. And so I ended up being locked down for 7 years. And mind you, them 3 years, like 3 years, the first 3 years of me being locked down, I was like, couldn't go outside, couldn't use the phone, couldn't get no mail, couldn't do nothing for like 3 years straight, bro. And so I started journaling because the conditions I was living in was so crazy. It's like every day I wake up, it's the same routine. Can't nobody deal with me but the search team or the supervisor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they got me in this in the first cell of every dormitory that they put me in, which was like two wings. I stayed in two wings, and well, three. E wing, F wing, and B wing. Them the only three wings I've been in, and I spent the most time in B wing,
Yeah.
where I stayed for 5 years. They spray painted the window black on me, where I couldn't see outside the window when I was in F wing. Then I think something happened with one of the dudes that was on the civil law, and then I just so happened to be going to medical at the same time. I seen the deputy one of security, and I asked her, "Hey, can I get a can you move me to somewhere where I can get me a TV or whatever?" And she said, "I got the perfect set." But during the process, she put me over there. I couldn't do that, and so I'm like, I'm sitting here deteriorating. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
deteriorating in the motherfucker. So I started journaling like all my experiences. So yeah, I started writing. That kept me like composed, and it gave me somewhere to put my thoughts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Silly Salmon say they did 3 years in Georgia State Prison.
Yeah, that real.
So yeah. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy, bro. What's your take on right now as of mid-year? They have a total of about 178 deaths inside the prison
Right.
system. What's your take on that, bro?
Man, oh, it's sad, bro. It's sad. Ain't no security for nobody, but it's a state where you trying to constantly pound it into somebody. Like, you want to be so tough on crime to the point where you can't even got the protections in to protect nobody. Bro, I just found out one of my close brothers, you know what I'm saying? lost his life today. You know what I'm saying? In prison, and did somebody that I was thinking one day. You know what I'm saying? Shout to be on the other side or whatever. So my take on it is sad, bro. Ain't no protection for nobody, bro. You getting these folk these sentences that's astronomical, bro. And niggas not even making it back to their families, bro. You know what I'm saying? And don't nobody kill 178 murders, bro.
That's
That
crazy.
more murder. That's more murders than this city. I'm in a big city. That's more murders than this city in the whole year. And you got that in a penitentiary. Come on, man.
How do
That's
you
crazy.
effectively rehabilitate in an environment like that? If it's like, cause I don't know if it's true. I've just been talking to people. They were just like, bro, you go sometimes where you don't even see, you don't see the
Yep.
truck in the building. Jessica Davis say which one is the power bottle? The dick. Uh the dick, the dick, the dick. I
That
was
nigga stupid as hell.
start talking about meaningless stuff. All right, so I'm gonna try not to get. I'm not going to indulge because the numbers then kind of went up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm.
those people are here are supposed to be here, but I'm gonna stay focused on it. How does a system that is supposed to a system that is supposed to rehabilitate? What I'm gathering is it's not a sufficient platform or environment for people to actually renew their mind.
No, it's not, bro. Me and you were talking earlier today, and I told you, how can you these sentences that they're giving people, right?
Uh,
You getting them sentences for X amount of years. I doing them X amount of years, it got to be some type of programming in there that'll get somebody back into society. You warehousing folks for 20 years,
that what
bro.
it is.
It,
That what
it, it you warehousing them for 20 years. It ain't nothing that you got in there that's gonna be beneficial for them when they get out. You're not doing nothing because you so scared of the violence, but the violence is coming from the fact of you not having nothing for these people to do.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just sitting them in a cell. These folk got from now on what else to do other than tear the prison up and just be mad at everybody. I got from now on, I'm waking up mad every damn day. I want to go home. Ain't nothing to do to take my mind off of it. Give
And
me some programming. Give me some. You know what I'm saying? I got out from doing 27 years, bro.
yeah.
26 in, 1.5 way out. I got out from doing all of that time, bro. And even I sit around and find myself falling victim to the way the system had done raised me. If a nigga didn't tell me to get up and go, bro, I wouldn't get up and go. If I didn't know, have no support system to tell me, LilB, you got to go to work every day, you got to do this, bro, I wouldn't do it. I sit around, watch TV, which is what
Mhm.
I did in prison.
Yeah.
Find me somewhere to gamble, smoke me some weed, get high to try to take my mind off of my conditions. And so if I'm doing that for 20 years, it's only right that I do the same thing out here.
So
So
what you're saying is you lock a person up when they're 13 years old, meaning they hadn't even developed into a full grown adult. You raise them in this prison system. They stay in this system 27 odd years, and then you release them, and but with no instruction.
yep.
You not resorting back to what you used to know because you was 13 years old when you left the
Hmm.
street.
Yep.
And so then with that being the playing field, how do you how do you maintain your peace? And it's a real question. How are you staying focused on living, my nigga?
I don't want to be in prison for one. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So that's how you stay focused on that. I don't want to be in prison for one. So that's my driving force to say, hey, stay out of prison. I don't want
Yeah.
none of that. But when it comes to peace, bro, you can't ask me what peace is when I ain't growed up in peace. I never knew what peace was, what peace looked like. I ain't experienced that. My whole life has been chaotic. You know what I'm saying? When I was raised in a chaotic environment, born in a chaotic environment. My mom was smoking crack. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? I'm in a neighborhood with niggas dying and all the violence and all that. And then I go to prison and I'm raised in it even more. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like the I blame the system. I blame the system because I am what the system made me. You know what I'm saying? Like they raised me to be what LilB done became. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So if it's anything, if it's in hello.
yeah, I'm online. Kabir Jamaica and Block G,
Yeah.
the chain gang. Bro, I'm gonna call you right back, bro.
Yeah. I remember CB the Jamaican. Yeah.
CB Jamaica on Block G,
On
the
G
all
on
from
G rank.
chain gang in Georgia. They all be on YouTube telling prison stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I got CBL still locked up. Oh, you talking about
Nah,
CB? Not CBL,
nah, he out. I know who that is.
not Bill Feezy. Change the game. What going on, bro? Uh,
But yeah,
CBL Jamaica. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
so if I don't know, I wasn't raised around peace. I don't know what it feel like. My whole life been chaotic, bro. How the hell I'm supposed to know what the hell peace is? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've been in a survival mode my whole life. My life ain't never been peaceful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that is.
yeah. I know Bill Feezy. Bill Feezy. I had Bill Feezy came over here. I supposed to did an interview with him, but I told him I wasn't ready yet. But yeah, Bill Feezy one. He true with it. In Germany, the government is paying 2,000 without work. Germany, you can relax and chilling. It's great here. Get money, no work, no problem. Fuck.
The hell Germany got going
I
on?
don't know. That shit, then you say Germany first. But you did sometimes you can pay attention to this shit, sometimes you can't. But yeah, Bill Fees a real one, bro. And through Bill, I was able to link up with your folk Global, Charlie Global.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked out. But back to what you were saying, so then where do you find your peace? Acknowledging what peace, or I guess discovering what peace is to you. What do you do to give yourself a chance at life or a chance at peace? I don't know if that question makes sense, but what are you doing in order to present a place where you can experience peace?
See, I'm set up designed like I'm programmed to survive, right? Like
Oh,
my whole existence been about surviving. So I got out with that same mentality
mentality.
of surviving. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to sit down and say what the hell peace is. I ain't awarded that luxury because the moment I sit down and trying to be reflective and introspective, trying to see what the hell like, that go a bill that need to be paid. That go
Yeah.
something that need to go on. So I ain't got that type of time. I'm used to living like this. You know what I'm saying? Peace for me would be everything just going smooth. Ain't no conflict in the way or nothing like that, because that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
If somebody showed me something different as to what peace is, then maybe I have an answer for you. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
But peace to me right now is just surviving. Like that's what it always been. You know, I don't know no other way.
I think that, bro, I think you just gotta give yourself time. As weird as that sounds, that's crazy. I would say that to somebody been locked up 26 years just to give yourself time. It sounds inconsiderate as fuck,
Yeah,
but I think that you have to give yourself time to breathe, and you gotta give yourself some. You gotta just be patient with yourself, bro.
exactly.
You just gotta
But
be patient with yourself,
how you do that when you now let's keep it real, Shawty. You know, ain't been through the same experiences, right?
right?
This real life. I just came from prison, bro. Uprooted myself from a state where I know everybody at. You know what I'm saying? Where I know all my people. Uprooted myself from the state and came to a brand new state, fresh out of prison, just like I'm getting a brand new start again.
Yeah.
But we forget I have a developmental deficiency is what I call it. Cause and we should try to get some money for that too. We could probably
Bro,
sue Georgia. Yeah,
I promise you, I just had a conversation where it was advised to me, where it was like a not a disposition, but hold on. I can't think of it, but it's like you qualify for a check because you
Just like with the
PTSD.
PTSD, yeah,
Yeah,
just like that. Yeah. We should try that, bro. Cause I feel like I got a developmental deficiency
yeah,
because of why I was of the conditions of how a nigga was raised, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What you say, ask him about that.
Yeah, because he said I don't want to skip on. Say, will you ask him my question about the flashbacks? I'm struggling for real, but don't want to talk to my family. So his question was, what advice would you give somebody who keeps waking up with
I used
flashbacks
to
from violence?
uh I ain't never experienced that. See, like my mind didn't have those type of see, I done seen niggas get stabbed, seen niggas get killed. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it was the norm for me. Like, so I don't even think about prison unless somebody from prison calling me or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't even think about those experiences like and let me and Shawty talking or something like that. I don't have those nightmares or and
bro. You
flashbacks.
know what? I have flashbacks and nightmares. You know what I just realized about myself a couple of years ago, bro? I don't even like scary movies. I don't like no for real, for real. I'm a big old thug. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
I do not like scary movies, bro. I don't like
You say it called
bloodshed.
Arrested Development.
I,
I seen that.
I don't like. I don't like no. I don't like to see violence, bro. I cringe at the thought of it, and I
Yeah.
don't know if that's because I don't know what that is. I talked to my therapist about it, bro. But I don't like violence. I don't like to see it. I don't like to be a part of it, bro.
Yeah.
So I
But
don't know
it's
if that's what. But
I never had to experience it like that to the point where it's fucking with me in my sleep and things like that. But like I'm really just really discovering who the hell I am. Maybe that's what the situation is with me, bro. Like, cause I'm just not realizing, bro. Out of all these dreams I done had while I've been sitting in prison, you know how niggas sit in prison and nigga want to eat. Nigga be talking about, oh yeah, bum, I get out, I'm finna get me a steak,
yeah, yeah,
baked
yeah, yeah, yeah,
potato, some
yeah,
broccoli with the
yeah,
cheese on the broccoli.
yeah.
Bro, why the hell I get out? I get me a steak, baked potato, get the broccoli with the cheese on the broccoli and everything. All this shit I've been dreaming about, I like. Bro, I realize I don't even fucking like broccoli. I'm 42 years, I don't like broccoli. I'm just now realizing it. I don't like broccoli. After
Ah,
after all them years in prison
that's
of
crazy.
saying that, bro, I'm still discovering like
Damn.
what it is I like, bro. I don't even know what I like and dislike, bro. And that's crazy. That's why I say I got a developmental deficiency because the way people develop normally, I'm 42, bro. At 42, I supposed to have this shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
supposed
but it's just like it's certain things you
to
hadn't
have this shit
experienced.
figured out.
Yeah, but this is what I'm gonna say, bro. Cause I think that a lot of times when you get to a certain place, especially when we start getting older, we just want to be at peace and we kind of want to coincide with what the norm is. And I think that some of us, we just not gonna get that. We don't fall into the norm, bro.
Yeah.
We gonna be leading something. Um, we going we I said it earlier, I said it. A lot of times we be trying to figure out another person's blueprint when in fact you are another person's blueprint. A lot of times, bro, it ain't about you catching up to what somebody else got going on and try to figure yourself out. Sometimes, bro, you gonna be the blueprint that somebody else gonna be trying to catch up to. And I know
Yeah.
that sounds weird, but it might not from a 13-year-old that had a whole state or a whole country gunning at them for no
Ye-
reason with tabloids. And bro, you done had the life of a rock star for real, for real. I know rappers that have gotten less ink than LilB in the Atlanta Journal Constitution. So within that, bro, it's a lot of stuff to come along with it. But I
Mhm.
I tip my hat off to you on asking these questions, bro. You hadn't even been home a year. Bro, it took me 10 years to start asking these questions. Because
Yeah.
I just thought my way through. I made my way the right way. And then I was like, bro, you wrong. And then you lying to yourself. Like, I'm telling
Mhm.
myself, nigga, you love broccoli. You love broccoli. Man,
Yeah.
broccoli make me throw up. Shot. I
Yeah.
don't like this shit.
I
I don't
don't
like
like
it
it
at
at
all.
all.
I don't like it at
Exactly.
all. But then I had to lie to myself to keep myself strong. I
Mm-hmm.
had to tell myself I was all right so that I wouldn't lose focus on what was going on. But then I eventually came to a place. I was like, bro, I don't want to lie no more. I want to be for real. And then I started
Exactly.
realizing, nigga, you really do have anxiety. You really throw it off a little bit, but you're not acknowledging it. You gotta acknowledge it, bro. But for you to be home not even a year and you already asking these questions, it let me know what kind of leader you are. Because a lot of people, bro, they go their whole life, they don't never know what make them happy, bro. They'll
Yeah.
never figure it out. And that ain't no jail thing. Let me see what
Yeah.
these.
See, I'm trying to. I don't want to be another statistic of nigga got out of prison, then he right back in prison. It become a cycle. So I'm analyzing it from the perspective of me being raised in the system. So if I see a issue where I'm like, damn, I can go back to prison at any given moment. You start looking at life from a different lens. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And the way that the system set up, everything is designed for me to fail, bro. If I don't have no support system, bro, I'm gonna be right back in prison for the rest of my life. And then the narrative they gonna push in is I told y'all, you
Yep.
know what I'm saying? This is what they all do. But if I did go that way, now just broaden your perspective a little bit. Say I did go that way and I involve myself in crime again.
Uh-huh.
Am I not a reflection of what the Georgia Department of Correction created?
Mm,
You raised me from a child. If you can't rehabilitate or shape a 13-year-old child from 13 to 40,
mm.
from 13 to 40, if you can't shape that and he get out and be productive or whatever it is that you say the system is designed to do,
Yeah.
then you need to tear that goddamn system up and
It's just, but see,
redo it all over again,
this
bro.
the thing though, Lil B. This the thing though, bro. Mind you that the system that we talking about is one that is documented and sectored off. But
Yeah,
before you got into that system, you was already in the system, bro. You was committed to the state. You was committed to the state. Bam to your phone. The system works on the way it was designed. You must have got a call. I'm gonna wait till you come back. I don't like to talk to myself. But Jesus, even if it was, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm from New Orleans and been locked up 6 times from 19 to 24. Did what I was saying. You can hear me.
yeah,
The prison is a system. Bro, defects is a system. The school system is a system. Yeah, we from Georgia. So you all these systems, they working together. They working together, but it's not for our empowerment or our betterment, bro.
exactly.
That's the sad part about it, man. That's the sad part about it. So I be trying to search for success or what you can do to try to help out. I don't really know if I'm gonna be all the way at peace, but what brings me a little bit of
Oh, you can
happiness,
see that shit down there.
with that
Oh, I can see what. Oh, I say yeah in Dalton.
system. Oh, mind blown. Dylan Haley, I what I meant was, and I'm gonna say this because I really sometimes I try to look over ignorant shit. It's a system, but um it is,
That's
how could
right.
I say? It's something that it gets you in a position to be controllable. The
Yep.
the public school system does not put you in a situation to think independently.
Nope.
Yeah, it is to help you. Why you go from K to 12 and work at the Waffle House, or you see what I'm saying? And those people who kind of like they got a little extra to give, they'll stick out. But
ODM Slim.
a lot of things that we have set up for us, these systems, bro, that's how they work. They work for the overall good of the people who put these systems into place. And as simple as it sounds, it's that is what it is, bro. The education system don't work. Hey, bro, if not, it's cool. But if you
They lock.
Lord,
They lack ambition. Wow. So you thinking they want to work at the Waffle House?
they work at Waffle House because they
Cause they
lack
like
ambition,
you you think that's what they want to do?
is on the case. All right. So I don't know nothing about I don't know about the mod and the trolls. What I'm gonna do, bro? if something stick out, we'll mention it, but I ain't gonna keep playing around with these folks. Let me see. Jesus is it being they took the missing smoke detector about to send me. Y'all talking about real stuff, man. I subbed up. People don't like talking about this. All right. They try to stay focused. They don't want to work at Waffle House, but they lack ambition to make a better life for themselves. You need a moderator to remove them. I'm gonna make how I make somebody a moderator. I don't know how to make nobody no moderator. But if y'all tell me how to do that, we can do that. That way you can keep the nonsense up out of here. Super chat, live chat, top chat. I don't know how to make nobody no moderator. Click on the name. All right. Click on the name, channel. Okay, so I just added managing moderator stand. I just made Crystal a moderator. I hope that was okay. So maybe you could do away with some of the nonsense. So hopefully the shit that's coming through make more sense. Um, bro, the sad part about it is I think everything is working the way that those people who set it up, it's working the way that they want it to work.
Of
The
course.
yeah, the system
It
wasn't
working
made
for
to
them.
it wasn't made to help us, bro. It just simply wasn't. It just
So
wasn't.
why push the narrative of when these people come back to your community saying they the worst of the worst to get even tougher on crime when you the one that's creating the conditions to begin with? You feel me? Like it's all fun and game to say somebody get out of prison and they go back to their community and they fuck around and kill a politician son or a politician family member or something. Then it become a different situation. But this is what y'all then put out. You got to put some programming in there, bro. You got to do something for a nigga, bro. If you ain't doing that, bro, nigga gonna come out here and repeat the same cycle, bro. And I'm seeing it. How many
Mhm.
niggas we know that was in prison with her that did more time than me? Probably right back in prison, bro.
Bro, I had heard a story about two dudes. I forget who they were. Maybe you heard, but bro, they got out the same day, bro. And they got locked up, but they still had them Browns on, cause they didn't try to rob somebody.
They're one of my biggest fears, bro.
They get their GED and get a job, learn how to be a committed father and a good citizen. Or if someone gets out and hurts a guard for acting stupid while they were in, they are also going to be the ones blamed, but yet the guards are the real criminals. If I gotta work in okay, so bro, I think that
See, they don't understand, bro. See, I'm reading it. Georgia Department of Correction is not set up like that. Yeah, you can say you would do this. Now I'm gonna show you this. You say you'll go in there and get your GED. I got a GED. You gonna get that. But having a GED don't necessarily give you no tools for life. GED is a piece of paper, but you got that convicted felon on your name as well. And then you're a violent convicted felon, whether you
and it
rob
get
somebody,
weird,
kill
bro.
somebody.
So look, listen. So I was one of the individuals that I'm SB 440, but I tried to take advantage of everything that was shot my way. So at Alto, bro, I took that barbering, I took auto body and painting, I took so many different trades. But like, it don't matter how much hair you cut and chain. And guess what? You can't get. You can't get that certification that's gonna allow you. You can cut hair for 30 years in chain gang and come home. Your ass still got to go to barbering school. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying? They're not gonna give you a certification that is
exactly.
gonna allow you to start making money. They still gonna have you behind the eight ball.
Yep.
And that just don't, it seems like if that's the case, you ought to come out and have a degree. If if educated people are the ones that are making better decisions in life, then why not allow an individual or a population of people who have not been privy to that to educate themselves? Now, at some point in time, you could get your degree in chain gang, but you can't get no degree no more.
Now that's not that ain't true either, Dylan.
What?
Talking about if you made a violent choice, you
Choice
made a
that has
choice.
consequences. Will life be more
Yeah, I
difficult in
ain't I
some
ain't
ways
make
because
this
of the
choice.
choices? Sure. Can you still be successful? Yes.
I ain't make this choice. I promise
Um.
you, I ain't make the choice to go to prison.
Yeah. I was convicted of a violent crime, bro. I took advantage everything that was offered to me, but I still had some little bumps and bruises. And I got a full pardon from the state. I got a full pardon from the state, and I got one of these from the state.
But I'm
I got
saying you don't know the circumstances of which they lived in, which forced them to do or enable them to do what it is that they had to do. They survival may not be different from yours. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know what they came up in. You might have came up differently from you.
I'm
No,
not
no, no.
trying
I
to
ain't
be a
being a jerk.
jerk.
I'm
I'm
just
trying to
showing you the
understand.
difference. Yeah, it's
Okay, so
just
Dylan, let's say this. Let's say a person is brought up in an environment where I had a parent that was on drugs. I ain't put that
me
parent
too.
on drugs. For whatever reason, bro, we lived in hotels for a long period of time. My little brother got killed because he was 5 years old, and whatever parent was in charge was not on their job because they was on drugs. I got four sisters that have been sexually molested. So so in a situation like that, bro, I want
Hmm.
to rise to the occasion and be a scholar, but I already got some shit that's stacked up against me, and I'm not
Mhm.
using that for an excuse. But I'm just saying, how much can you put on a person? I'm in high school and I'm trying to figure this shit out, and I'm just like, man, what I'm gonna do when I graduate? And
Mhm.
I ain't got nobody to talk to about this. I don't have that voice in the back of my mind. The voice in the back of my mind saying, bro, go steal this, start breaking into this shit so you can wear clothes that, man, I'm walking in high school, and I'm gonna come back from left field, but I'm gonna say this. I'm in high school, I got the Reebok Classic, shouting.
Mhm.
I'm putting I'm putting the shoe polish, the white shoe polish on the Reebok Classics. Shout it started raining. It started raining.
Oh.
When I walk into the school, bro, I look behind me, there's footprints, white footprints. Well, the paint coming off my shoes. But them folk drug my ass enough. I said, "Go what? I ain't doing this no more, so I'm finna start stealing." And then stealing just led to robbing. There was another way, but I don't know if I was given a fair opportunity to figure this shit out.
Exactly.
Am I totally innocent? No. I ain't blaming nobody. I'm not blaming no system. What I'm saying is some people have more structured foundations, so they make better decisions. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
And then like you talking from a from a perspective like your tools, the tools you got in your toolbox coming from the hood. Well, the the most successful person in your hood is a drug dealer. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? The second successful person after him is a gambler. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And,
yeah.
and the next one after him is the one that robbed and they ain't never broke.
Yep,
If this all of that is violent
yep.
environments and shit, so
What you gonna do?
you might have came up in a household where your family worked. You know what I'm saying? Where your
Yeah,
dad or your mama worked. So you got a working tool. I came up in a house where my mama smoked dope. My mama got up every day and went somewhere to get
you
high.
figured it out.
But she figured it out to get high. I tend to do the same thing. Wake up every day, find something to eat. Find it's the
Yeah.
same thing. You know what I'm saying?
And look, to tap on to that, bro, I thought that sports was gonna be my way out. And the same thing, what I realized over the years is that I played sports so I would get attention from my uncles and my daddy. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't until I was in B unit. I said, bro, I don't even like sports. I'm not watching this shit no more. When I come home, bro, it's like broccoli to me. I'm just like, but this is the thing. You said something earlier when we was talking about the toolbox. In the hood, it be a bunch of tools, but they only show us how to work the plies and the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So we using the plies for everything, bro. Bro, we could build a house with a pair of plies and a
Mm-hmm.
hammer too,
Mm-hmm.
but we never know even what the C clamp is for or what that
Mm-hmm.
screwdriver is for. We don't have.
Exactly.
It's not that we're not able to use the tools. We ain't, first of all, we didn't know it was a tool,
Exactly.
and we don't know how to use it, so we just using the tools that we've been shown. And so I think to have solutions, we have to be committed to trying to show the people that come after us what the tools are. Because this generation, I ain't saying this generation dead, but you got a lot of us, we dead, we dying out, and people are like clay. The older we get, the harder we get.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not gonna be able to change what's going on this foundation. But I think that we owe it to those people that come after us to show them at least what two of these other tools can possibly do. And I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, I feel it. There is a way, but Dylan, put it in this perspective. Then here you go. You got somebody coming out of prison. You saying that is a way. All they got is a GED, no support system, and the little $30 check George give you on your way out the door. Now he got to find a way to survive. He got to find somewhere to live. Ain't nobody finna let him shack up on that couch for so long, but for so long, you know what I'm saying? So if he ain't learned these tools while he been in prison, what you expecting him to do? He don't know how to do the 9 to 5 shit like you got going on, and he ain't had he got that strike on the way when he do go try to get the 9 to 5 is he been robbed somebody before, he done shot
Yep,
somebody
yep,
before.
yep,
Oh
yep.
no, we can't have him around. What's left for him to do?
And then you got the mental aspect of it. When I came home, bro, I went and tried to get a job at Marshall's on Covington Highway. And there's a spot on there where they say, have you been convicted of a felony within the last 5 years? So, you know me, Butler think he can talk your way out of anything. So I didn't want to explain it on the application, shout. I'm talking about I done wrote everything. I got a Netflix miniseries right here on the back of their page. So, but then, bro, when they looked at all this stuff, bro, they escorted me off the premises. This shit did something to my mental. But this the thing. I did 10 years. Them folks asked me, have you been convicted of a felony within the last 5 years? Technically, no. But mentally, I'm so
Mhm.
fucked up. I'm so institutionalized. This shit on my shoulder, bro. This shit
Yeah,
on me, man. So I'm like, and then that guilt be on you too. That guilt be on you, bro. So I ain't had to say none of that, bro. I ain't had to say none of that. So we talking about physical things, but a lot of us, we're not talking about the emotional intelligence it takes to have a conversation like this, to be
yeah,
able to ask yourself what's going on. A lot of us, we act like it ain't no problem. It ain't no problem. And then when the fire break out, we start looking for the fire extinguisher and the exits. No, bitch, let me know what's going
yeah,
on now.
yeah. Tell
What's
me
going
now.
on now? What
Programming,
programming?
development. You had to do something other than warehouses. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep. Education, bro. Everything that helps a regular person, the renewing of the mind, education, reading, any type of certification or licensing or degrees, man. If you could
Yeah,
go and get an associate's degree in marketing or anything, bro, it would just help you when you came home. How you go sit somewhere for 10, 12, 15, 20 years and don't have a real skill set when you come home? Make that make sense. You're not trying to reduce recidivism, which is the rate at which individuals return back to prison.
mm-hmm.
It's an ongoing cycle. This is how the government is making their money. They're making this money off of these people sitting here. Because if I'm not gonna get on my footstool, but the United States, again, I say this shit a million times. United States has the highest prison population in the world. It's not because we're the most populated. It's because it is big business. It's big business, and that's the very. I don't think we got to do. Let's pay attention to what the countries do that have the lowest crime rate.
Oh, I seen that coming. If I ain't seen nothing else, I seen that one. That
You
nigga
so
say
ahead
big
of a lot
B.
of us. You just don't know it. Don't believe it. You are literally a
Yeah.
walking billionaire. You would make a hell of a speaker. Anything you do would turn to gold.
Tell me about it. Hello.
Yeah, we need to pin that comment right
Yeah,
there.
that boy say big B. He got to know what's going on. That nigga
Yeah.
say big B.
So after you graduated high school, what happened that made you not go forward with your life? I ain't graduate high school, folks.
Me either.
I dropped out in 12th grade trying to graduate on time. And the same year I was supposed to graduate, the same year I got locked up for armed robbery. I can't blame nobody but myself. But had I had a man there that was, and I ain't taking nothing away from Henry Butler. I love my dad to death, man. He rest in peace. Uh, I don't think that he knew what to do. I don't think he knew how to lead in that aspect. You see what I'm saying? But I don't hold it against him because I think maybe he was doing the best that he could. Uh,
Mhm.
But so the year I was supposed to graduate high school, bro, was the year that I went to chain gang and came home 10 years later. Now I did get my GED and I did go back to college. I went to college when I came home, got a degree in marketing, and just started doing my moonwalk service or whatnot. But shit, it cost me 10 years of my life. That's that's that bullshit. I knew prison was a business when I found out investors with big money investing big facts. We got 2 private prisons in the state of Georgia.
Yep. Two of
So
them
let me
motherfuckers. I got banned from both of them too.
for real.
Yeah, I couldn't go back to Cough or Willow.
What are your thoughts about high amount of fathers who abandon their families, their hood? Bro, you got a lot of questions. A lot of questions.
They were abandoning their family in the hood. But I don't like nobody that don't take care of their kids.
It's not an
Woman
unwell.
or female. I cheer not to, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Deal
like
with
it's
none of them.
easy getting in an argument on Facebook to go to prison, right? Well, okay, they're talking to each other. Okay, now we're in an interesting topic. What are your thoughts about high amount of fathers who abandon their families in their hoods? It's a whole bunch of stuff, man. 3 private prison, called for River Band. I was at River Band. All right, so it's 216. So this is what I'm wondering about now, because what we need to do is we have a moderator. I need to put LilB's page in. I need to pin it. I need to pin it in the comment section. Because what's gonna take place is LilB gonna start going through his journal, but it's gonna be on his page. Now I'll share the short clips, but he's gonna start going through. So right now, I'm gonna put, what's your YouTube page, bro?
LilB from the blood.
All right, so I'm gonna put that in there.
Don't get connected with the right dude right here.
LilB from Bluff.
Yeah.
All right, so LilB from the Bluff. Bam. All right, so I'm finna put it in there a couple of times. So I need for everybody in here to go follow that page, man, because this is where the exclusive, like mine is exclusive, but they gonna really start coming directly from LilB. LilB from
I was in from 1997 to 2024.
damn, that's a long time.
2023. 2023. Because I went to the halfway house.
So I'm putting it in there a whole bunch of times. Go follow that page right there. LilB from the Bluff. LilB from the Bluff. Yeah.
Off of the item they saw. Yeah. Hey, yeah, they making money from it.
Yeah, they're making money off of the items. Yep, all of that. It's a business. Where was you from 2018 to 2021? We might have been in the same compound.
I was at Hancock. I got out high meds in 2018. I got out high meds in 2018. High meds sent me to Reedville for like 3 months, and then I went to Hancock.
LilB, make sure you copyright your name. Your story gonna pop. Big facts,
Hey,
bro.
I'm fucking with Xavier well, but
Yeah, yeah,
Xavier's, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. You got some people that really gonna be, you know what I mean, gonna drop something in here. But that makes sense. He did. That's something you can go ahead and start doing for real, bro. I was in Reedville 2019, 2021. Are you talking about jail or army? Shit, it's all the same, folks. Thank the Most High God, you home in good health, blessing, and much success.
Tell
Big
me
facts.
about it. I do that
Appreciate that, Jay
every
Thomas.
day, every single day.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Can't do it without that, boy.
So look, it's 218. I got you. We gonna keep coming live. But
Yeah.
the next time we come on, bro, he said he was in G Block.
G building
God is good.
all the time.
Real lifetime story. Nah, for real, for real. Them people ain't gonna stop, bro. The support gonna get big, and then
Yeah.
I'm like a janky promoter where I done discovered
That
a
nigga sound
business.
like a junkie promoter.
That's what I'm saying. Cause I be like, bro, since you did an interview on my page, bro, it changed the dynamic on my page, bro. That first
Yeah.
video we got, it's in the thousands. And it
Yeah.
just keep going up, and then that momentum. So, but the respect I have for you, I wouldn't say, bro, let this do them back to back. Bro,
Yeah.
bro, Jeezy big, little big, he bigger than he bigger than this shit right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I know if a nigga stays solid, then that solidness will never be forgotten. Before a nigga just be like, man, yeah, y'all come to my page, man, that shit ain't real. Then your
Yeah.
story gonna help so many different other people, bro.
And
That
that's the plan.
that's it right there. Like today, I'm literally when I get off this phone,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shave up a little bit, but I'm going to facilitate a class for at-risk youth, all female, for the same county that I was arrested in.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason I'm able to go in and facilitate this and to actually send these people an invoice and have it fulfilled is because somebody gave me a chance, first of all. But I asked myself them same questions. Where is my peace?
Yeah.
Because I know how to make money, but I want to make money and be able to look myself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way or the most peaceful, I'm at my most peace when I'm helping somebody else not go through my situation. Cause I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna be able to man up. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You're gonna fall a victim. So I find peace in helping.
Mm-hmm.
Uh so within that, bro, that's what I do. But I'm still searching. The questions you asking 1 year out, it took me 10 years to ask them questions, bro. Like what really makes
Yeah.
you happy? Cause then you gotta start pretending, but LilB ain't no pretender.
Hell
I'm
no.
pretending. I'm trying to muscle my way through because I don't want to appear as being weak. A lot of time when we question ourselves, it give other people the indication that we weak or unsure. Now, nigga, I'm just searching for the truth. That's all. But I reached out to you on TikTok trying to assist you in these endeavors. I just retired from the Navy from 4th season. Oh, what's your damn? How can I
Oh,
pin it?
they were saying they from 4 seasons.
Say you reached out on TikTok. I can't put my number up here because I done ran in that before. Um, I'm gonna go back to TikTok today. I'm gonna go back to TikTok. Is your name KP on TikTok, folks? Over I serve time in Houston. All respect to you. New subject. Miss Ashlyn, we appreciate that sub. I need for you to go to LilB page and sub to that page. Cause that's where the most exclusive shit gonna start coming from. Excuse my language. 4th season
In
Tommyville.
Somerville, yeah.
All right, so if you up on the KP, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, bro, and we'll figure it out. But it's definitely some work that could be done. We're gonna get LilB to come down here, but we don't need you to come down here for no one trip. We got to get the momentum
Yeah.
going. We got to get the
Yeah.
momentum going. All right, man. So we ain't gonna stay on here all day like we usually do, because I got to get ready for this class and I got to prep myself. But
Yeah.
one more time, I'm gonna blast this out. Let me see. Bam, there it is. I'm gonna put that sucker in there 10 times. I need for you to go follow that LilB from the Bluff. Ain't
Yeah,
number
the real bluff.
ain't number one LilB from the Bluff.
You can't mention the blood without putting the B in it,
I
man.
need you
Real
to go
West
follow
Side,
that
baby, for
page. Let them
sure.
numbers go up. Let them numbers go up. Cause tomorrow we're gonna go live from his page. And then he got some
Hell
exclusive stuff.
yeah.
He got
Shit,
some. Do
yeah,
you
let me see.
have Cash App or something? I'll put the cash.
Mhm.
LilB, what's your Cash App?
Oh,
He don't
MK's
know.
2135.
Hold on. At
Yeah, I grew up in
Cash.
Atlanta doing that look with a K.
Oh, with a K. Hold on.
Yeah.
So
2135. I
at
grew up in
Cash
yeah, I grew up in
2135.
yeah, 2135. Yeah. I grew up in that doing the little bit. Oh,
That's it right there.
so I can't see it, but yeah. Yep.
All right.
MK with a K, 2135.
All right. So I just put it probably supposed to be a dollar sign in there somewhere.
Yeah. Now M Cash.
He said M Cash.
Yeah.
Look, this what we're gonna do. He gonna put
Montgomery.
he gonna put his Cash App on that page when we go to that screenshot it. That's the
Yeah.
wrong one, folks. Yeah, look, pull your Cash App so they can screen. I mean, damn, you on that phone. Dang.
M.
Hold on, hold. Damn, I
Yeah,
ain't even
with a
got on this
K.
phone.
Instead of the C, it's a K.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it on this
She put it
phone.
right there, but instead of a C, it's a K.
I can't see shit.
All right, Solomon.
Oh,
That's it
M
right there.
Cash two one three
Yeah,
five.
yeah,
Like Crystal's the truth. That's a
yeah.
moderator
Crystal
right there.
fast too.
Yeah, she ain't
Have you
bullshit with
learned how to type yet? Like you fast with the typing?
this. Okay, so now I did experience some typing in before I hit the street. I mean, before I got locked up. So now when I went to when I
Of course.
when they shut Alto down and we
Could
went
have
to
donated a dollar. It would have been okay.
it'd have been a blessing. When we went to Washington State Prison, I had to take BCST, which is Business Customer Service Technology. What we went through, we did Word, Access, Excel, PowerPoint, and we used to
Mhm.
do damn, what's that lady name? It's a black lady. Start with a there's a
Mavis
program.
Beacon.
Yeah.
Mavis Beacon. Yeah, Mavis Beacon.
So I got my words per minute up, bro. But now sometimes I be typing, I just be punching. But I do know how to type a little bit. But it's
Yeah,
because
man, I be picking the keyboard, bro. I just got to the point to where I just sit down like this and just, I
yeah,
just do like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That Mavis
Yeah, I
Beacon.
know Telly White from LaGrange. I never forget Telly. Telly from LaGrange, ain't it? What Telly was from? Telly
Do he got
White.
another name? He ain't got no another name.
I remember Telly's. Either he was from LaGrange or he was from Atlanta. I remember Telly's. I know for a fact I remember Telly. Telly from Thomasville.
Yeah.
I think Telly from Thomasville.
Nah, from
Nah, for
Four
Four
Seasons.
Seasons. Yeah, I knew he was from. Yeah, I know Taylor White. Hey, with that who with I mean them when I mean got killed.
That was Homicide.
No, and it was homicide, Tillis, and somebody else.
And the dude name, they said that his name was that his name was Joker too, not our Joker, but said that
Oh,
his name was Joker. But that
yeah, I
just
just recently found out he was dead.
yeah, Joker. Joker
I ain't
got
even
killed.
know that.
He got killed earlier this year. We done lost a whole lot of people. Rest in peace to Joker, man. What you think about the hands of God? Okay. Amen. Not dead. I mean, not dead.
Yeah, I mean dead. I mean just got killed.
About,
Um,
about
how
2
many
months
months?
ago.
About
Probably
3 months. About three,
yeah,
four
about three
months
months
ago.
ago.
About three
By
months.
by
I
another
don't even
Alto
think it
nigga.
been, yeah, by another nigga I growed up with too. You know, that nigga used to live in the bluff. The nigga
That's
that killed,
crazy.
I mean, I bullshit you not, bro. Me and my best friend, little Arthur. This
You said
nigga
I
had
mean
a,
got out after 19 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That nigga homicide got locked up for him. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, bro. And then
I
this the
mean,
crazy part.
Tommy,
We've been calling this nigga homicide the whole time, bro. I hadn't even punched him up and put his name in there. Bro, you know, he was
Benjamin.
an asshole. He was in there for pedophile.
Really?
Bro, I ain't bullshit. I'm not joking, bro. I'm not joking. Cause Lemonhead say Shouty called him.
I ain't know that.
Hey
See,
man,
we ain't
listen.
have no phone back then.
That's what
It
I'm
wasn't no
saying.
internet back then and
Yeah,
all that.
man. That man was locked up for pedophilia, man. Yeah.
Mm,
Aggravated sodomy what he was locked up for. Uh
damn.
but he went in there calling himself homicide. But them drugs, bro, them drugs be different, man. But I don't know why you killed the nigga that was. You got to
Yeah,
stay on
bro.
PC.
And
You
this
can't even,
nigga done, but the crazy part about it, bro, this a nigga that done stood shoulder to shoulder with you fighting the country niggas. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
This,
Cause they
I
was in when they
mean,
all y'all in juvenile together or something.
yeah,
Yeah. Man,
yeah.
that's crazy, bro.
But I knew the nigga homicide before I went to prison,
For
jail and
real?
shit. Yeah, homicide used to stay in the bluff. That's why I was trying to tell you the nigga name the nigga named Benjamin. But he used to stay
Yeah,
in,
Benjamin.
we used to call him Ben. The nigga used to stay in the bluff. He had a Sega Genesis, bro. The nigga had a Sega Genesis.
You
And
old as fuck too,
I
Sean.
was poor. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
poor. And so me and my best friend, man, we walked past that nigga, how that nigga was sitting on the sofa playing the Sega Genesis, bro. Man, we walked in that motherfucker, I unplugged the game, unscrewed that bit. and took the nigga Sega Genesis, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, took the nigga Sega Genesis.
Hell no.
That
Henry
nigga
County Jail.
homicide, man. It get
Benjamin
him like,
Boston. Here you go right here.
yep, that's him.
Hold on. Damn, where that shit just went to. I just
Yeah,
had
that's
him
his ass.
pulled up. Benjamin Boston, Henry County Jail bookings.
Anthony Jergen. Yeah, I remember Anthony Jergen.
Yeah, he got locked up 04/11/2025 for booking
Yeah.
firearm, knife during commission, and damn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's short.
Damn, boy, my
That's
nigga,
short
I
right there.
mean, had,
Let
yep,
me cut that hair. Damn.
another one.
Damn, child.
And what he ended up doing, we was in juvenile, he did like 10, in it?
I think
10
so.
or
Possession of
15.
firearm, knife during commission, attempt to commit certain felonies, receipt, possession, transfer of firearm by convicted felon, aggravated assault, and murder. But you got to stay on PC. You can't even come out you can't even come
Yeah,
out.
yeah, you know that boy in trouble.
Aunt Jernigan. Who is Aunt Jernigan? I mean, he did.
Ant Jernigan. Yeah, Anthony Jernigan. I know that name, Anthony Jernigan.
That name sound familiar too. Listen to Nas. Timed out. Damn, bro. That's a whole nother story within itself.
Mm.
Um,
That my brother, though.
yeah, man, a lot of people love, bro, man. That's why I don't. But then also, man, it's 2:30. All right. I know I said I was finna get online. I gotta
Yeah, I
get
grew
back
up with
on.
both of them. With him, the nigga Trenzo from Four Seasons, Thomasville. The nigga Lil Wayne. I went to school with Lil Wayne.
So I mean, cause somebody had said I mean had went to Cali when he came home.
He did. He did. And this the thing. Is the very nigga, bro. When I came out here, I called I'm like, bro, what's up going? Put me on to find out what the hell going on out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name, man. That my brother. He talking about hell. Ant. Talking about the boy Ant. That my brother. Yeah, Trenzo, he dead now, ain't it?
Do you still live in Cali? And are you going to write your own documentary or book?
Yeah, I still live in Cali.
Book on the way. He just showed me he working on that book.
Yeah, that boy Wayne.
Put your TikTok handle in the chat, please. What's the TikTok handle, bro? Shit, it's LilB from the bluff too, ain't it?
Yep, same thing.
It's the same thing. I'm still put it in though.
Yeah, I had just little major.
It's so important to teach the youth, to raise your kids and loved ones, educate and spread real knowledge that's helpful. Life is really short.
Yes, it
Leave
is.
with it. For real, for real.
Yes. And
I'm put
I'm putting it together right here. It's together already.
yeah.
And I'm talking about that. It's already together. That was the best thing I ever did, bro. Wild
He
and
said, "Oh, I'm gonna
Prince.
reach out to Butler on the side." All right, that's a bit. That's a bit. Cause you technically already. I just got to get into my TikTok, but that's my apologies for not getting back to you. But I'm gonna get back to you today. Crystal gonna make sure the well for real turd skins. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that
That
is.
niggas, I don't know what that is. Turd skins.
You got to be careful with some of these folks. Somebody said, "What part of Cali?" Yeah,
I'm in the
Major, my
Bay.
boy. Major, my boy too. So I'm starting a nonprofit to further you. Oh, okay, yeah. Get at me, man. Get at me, cause we might be able to plug each other in for real, for real. Yeah, we might choose the military. That's all. Oh, so you chose the military, San Diego.
Oh,
Well, have you
San
been to San
Diego.
Diego?
I'm in the Bay. I'm like 6 hours from San Diego. Might be 7.
I've been to San Diego twice, bro. That shit so pretty out there.
Man, I don't been down there. Oh, that shit remind me of Mexico. I went
Yeah,
down there to Chula Vista. Chula
yeah.
Vista.
Yeah.
It right there by San Diego, boy. That shit look like Mexico. All
Bro,
that shit
San Diego look like a screensaver to me, bro.
it's like a screensaver.
Yeah, cause it's a wall. We was somewhere where it was a Walmart, then it was a college, then the mountain sit behind the Walmart. Then they selling liquor at the Walmart.
Yeah.
Um, it just,
California, hell.
it was expensive though. Chula Vista, I just moved from there.
Yeah, I went down there, man. Chula Vista look like goddamn Mexico. But bro, California ain't got nothing but display beaches, bro. Nobody get in the water from California, bro. Nobody get in the water in California. All these people you be seeing in the water, these motherfuckers be from
Somewhere
tourists,
else.
be from everywhere else. Nobody, these at display beach. Let me tell you how I know. Bro, my stupid ass getting out of prison, I ain't never been to the ocean before. I
For
got the
real?
fuck, yeah, I had never been to the ocean. Nigga, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. What the hell I'm gonna see? Oh, I ain't finna drive the goddamn, I ain't finna drive all the way to Savannah to go see a goddamn the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I go to the ocean, bro. I didn't know the ocean was that damn loud. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
My stupid ass walk my ass right out there in the water like I see on Baywatch. I'm gonna run out there and dive in. Man, that's the Pacific fucking Ocean, bro. That shit is cold,
Wait, do you know
freezing
how to swim,
fucking
bro?
cold. Nah, I swim like a brick. Go straight to the bottom. But that shit, listen, that shit is cold as hell. Boy. Listen, I got in that shit and came up out that motherfucker immediately.
Man, it's crazy. Hey man, it's something that's peaceful about the beach to me though, bro. Like that water, that wind that come off there. You got to get on some jet skis, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do that. I'm gonna do that all the time. Every time I'm gonna go get on jet ski. Every time I love that.
Say they live in Virginia. What part of Virginia you live in? And they said Bookaboo and Punic. I don't know who that is.
Bookaboo, Pune.
Go to the beach. Yeah, the beach is
I don't
bro,
know
I
Pune.
done got on them jet skis, bro. Didn't want to get off the jet skis.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna ride them jet ski, but the beaches are, like out here, shouted. It treat me too, cause when we in Georgia and we ain't never been to California, and when we think of California, we think
So
everything is like LA. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
think everything is like
and
LA.
it ain't.
California is so many different regions and cultures out there, motherfucker. It ridiculous, bro. The Bay ain't nothing like Southern California, bro. I'm up there, motherfucker, looking for folk that gang banging. I'm like, oh, you
Yeah,
can't walk on this side. You can't be.
yeah.
That ain't
Hey,
none of
that ain't
that
what going
going
on.
on up here. You ain't
Yeah,
them niggas some players and pimps and they play up here. But
yeah.
take your ass further down south.
You gonna have some issues.
That's what the shit be. But this shit down there, it's so fucking cold out here at nighttime, bro. Every night you need a jacket.
Yeah.
Every night. California look good as fuck in the daytime. When that sun
Nighttime,
go down,
it get cold.
hell yeah, every night.
KP said they in Suffolk. I used to stay in Newport News, Roanoke, Salem,
Pune and Bookaboo.
Smithville. Have a chemical. I can go for some Woodies, but I don't know what it is. SoCal totally different from North Cal. South Cal so different. Okay, I hadn't experienced all that. Not yet.
Yeah. Oh, I know he's some. Oh, nah, I be hollering that little bubble though. Yeah, Southern Cal totally different.
What's the worst prison you think you've been to, bro?
The worst.
Yeah,
Oh, the prison was bad, but let me see which one. Cause we made the best out of everywhere we went.
facts, facts.
The worst prison I've been to would have to be Valdosta.
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 Why Valdosta? Because when I think about, go ahead. Why
Valdosta.
Valdosta, bro?
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Cause there was a lot going on in Valdosta. Um,
That nigga say if y'all were still in prison, you wouldn't
Reed,
last a second inside.
Reedsville. No, I can't say Reed. Man,
They all bad.
yeah, cause all the same shit was going on in every prison. So I'm trying to like Valdosta because it was no Altry,
Awesome.
Altry, Altry,
You know what?
Altry the
Charlie Glover
worst
just told
prison.
me a story about
Altry
Archers,
the
and I
worst
just put
prison.
bro. Charlie Glover just on my page. Oh no, it's gonna I got a world premiere. What he talking about? No. It's on my page now. What he talking about? He say, Charlie Glover, he GD. So he had a little homeboy who spoke Spanish. Say that he didn't know that the Mexican was about to ride on him, but shouting, they talking that Spanish shit around him.
Yeah.
And he came back and let them know. He said, but he watched one of their homeboys die down there, bro.
Yeah. Ultra bad. Ultra was fucked up when I was down there. It was like I went to High Max from Ultra. That's why I went to High Max from. Yeah, that would be the worst one because at Ultra, it was wide open, you know what I'm saying? Ultra was anybody can get it, and nigga was getting dealt with on the walk, nigga was getting dealt with anywhere.
KP say, brother, I just sent you a message, Darren. You sent me the number. Yeah, man, I'm with the people, man. I know I wasn't doing bad by you, man. And I already sent you the number. And he said, I'm so sweat I keep sliding around the seat. Boy, y'all nigga goddamn
Y'all niggas out of
with that
control.
foolish shit, bro. Oh,
But yeah, I
I'm
think that was the word one for me.
Ultra. And where's Ultra on the map?
Like down by Pelham, it's in Pelham, Georgia, down by Albany and Americas and all that shit
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
So without going into detail, how many people you think you done lost in the system? If you can even count. And mind you, I'm just a journalist. So if I get too deep off my journalism, you goddamn pump the brakes. We'll go in a different direction.
Man, I don't lost a lot.
Yeah.
I don't lost a lot.
Okay.
I
We'll
don't
leave.
lost a lot.
We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. And we already
Yeah.
talked about what could potentially start tearing down people, bro. Okay, I don't know what that is right there. Rikers Island was real fucked up. All right,
Yeah.
here we go again. All right, it's 2:41. Now I really got to get off.
Yeah.
Bro, I appreciate you. I know the book on the way. I don't know what the
Oh no.
title is, but I've already seen some of the words that's gonna go in it. It says,
Exactly.
as the tree said to the lumberjack, I'm stumped. Hey man. Hey man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody's in the chat, but I need for you to go to Lil B
You'll
from the
be from the
Blood
blood.
page. Subscribe to that page, bro. We're gonna have some exclusive stuff coming. If you
Yes.
don't know, Michael Lil B. Lewis was the youngest the youngest human being to be crucified by the state of Georgia and was sentenced to life. Stayed in the jail for 26, 27 years. He is
Yeah.
home now. He's trying to help the people in the community, trying to find his own peace.
Exactly.
And we need for you to go to that page, go to that page, go to that page, and and subscribe, man. Guest on my
You'll be
sub.
from the blood.
Did the guest get my sub also? He gonna let you know.
Yeah,
Hey
I'm
man.
finna I'm
Oh yeah,
finna
that
go and
cash
throw
that
the
hit
we
that.
got there.
That's Lil B cash that right there. Crystal on top of it.
Yeah, Crystal
Oh,
don't play Crystal real. That
that,
that ain't even say Crystal. I think that say
I
Chris
say Crystal.
Style. Nah,
It
that do
say
say
Crystal.
Crystal.
It
Yeah.
say Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal on it.
Um, she just posted the page and the cash. Hit that cash out, man. Hit that cash out, man. Bless that thing. Let the Lord use you. Let it be all of him and none of you, folks.
Ooh.
Man, we out, man. We out. We out. We out. We out. I'm out,
Why
bro.
Cali?
I'm gonna give
A
you a call later on, bro.
brand new start, bro. Like, but also cause my mama came out here and she was started her life's work out here. So this the birthplace of the Black Panther Party.
No, for real.
Yeah, and so it was only right that my mom, when she came out here, that's the support I got. So I came out here with her, and you know what
Now,
I'm
I
saying.
do got one more question, bro. Do you think that if you had came back to the city, that was that?
I
I ain't
think,
talking about the visit, but if you was just living in the city, bro, in my mind, I think you need to be in Cali just so you're not that approachable. You know what I mean?
I,
Well, and I'm just thinking out loud, and you ain't got to touch on it if you don't want to. But I just feel it'll be so much trouble for you to get a potential trouble.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lot of potential trouble.
Yeah.
And I just wanted the fresh start, so it was a spot to get a fresh start. I don't know
That's a bit.
nobody, don't nobody know me. I'm practically a ghost around them motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes you need that to breathe in order to find your peace. Cause just think about if you was in the city and you dealing with these issues, you so sucked into what's going on
Going
with
on,
these
yep,
people, you ain't able to reflect on what's going on.
at all.
Um, yeah, Shawty got power. Nah, for real.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
for real,
yeah.
for
Shout out to
real.
Moose. Yeah,
For
shout out to
real, for real.
Moose and shit.
For real, for real. All right, bro, we out, man. My pocket's feeling now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a
All
call
right.
later on.
Love, bro.
Love,
Appreciate you,
bro.
brother.
Ain't no
All
thing,
right.
bro.